Hello there, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing today? My name is Wurala, and then I wanted to speak to you guys about student exchange programs here in Brazil. A lot of times when I see these programs on TikTok, on Instagram, I even think I've interviewed someone that came from UK, from the United Kingdom, to Brazil on an exchange program. So it's going to be here from, I think it came into Brazil in December last year or November thereabout. Josh. Okay, so if you've not seen our interview together, you can go to my Instagram, the real one in Brazil, to check out our interview. So he's in Brazil for like a year, and then he's a student in United Kingdom. Okay, so he came to Brazil to do an exchange program, and it runs for like a year, sometimes 6 months, but I think it runs for like a year. So I figured it out that actually the people that are exposed to this kind of informations are people from the continent America, from Europe, from these two major continents. And it's not a very common thing with Africans, okay? Black people, it's not a very common thing with them. Most of the time, when you say an exchange program students here in Brazil, they are white, which is not a bad thing, please. They are white, branco. Okay, so they are European, they are American, and then you'll be wondering, what is it that there's not enough information, or Africans don't just like Brazil, or they don't want to study, or so many things go through my head. That what's really going on? Like, why are there not a lot of exchange students here from Africa the way we have it from Europe and other continents? So I am here to expose you guys. I fixed my nails. I'm going to be doing like this a lot. Who else is like me? I fixed it myself, so I don't know if it's good or not, but I like it. I really cut it short because I don't want anything inconveniencing me and stuff like that. So anyways, as I was saying, Africans, this is your year to do an exchange program in Brazil. And if you know that this video is for you, kindly watch it to the end, like, turn on notification, share this video to whoever you think would need it, and give me a thumbs up. Without wasting your time, guys, let's get right into this video. Welcome back, guys. The exchange program in Brazil here usually run for like 6 months, a year. I think some people don't run for more than a year, but it's very scarce to see that. To see a person tell you that they've been here for more than a year for student exchange program. Okay, so ignore my nails. I'm going to be explain to you all you need to do for you to be able to run an exchange program here in Brazil from Africa, high school, from university. I don't think they allow primary school, but high schoolers and university students can run this program. Okay, so you would have an host family. You would have this host family will be the one to care for you. They'll be the one to take care of you. So you'll be living with them. You cannot move out of their house. You have to be under their roof, under their monitor, under their watch, and stuff like that. A student exchange program is like the best way for you to become proficient at speaking a particular language. Okay, so perfecting your foreign language skills during your studies is a major asset to your future studies and your career in general. So if you go abroad to study as a foreign exchange student, it will give you like a big leg up, whether for your future goals or for immediate goals. So not only will your skills, your language skill improve, you will also gain independence. You will come home with an entirely new perspective on what it means to be the citizen of the world. Okay, so especially when you're visiting countries that speak which is French, Portuguese, you will notice that exchange programs are usually done in countries like this, countries that speak foreign languages. Okay, so you're supposed to go there, perfect your languages. If it's French, if it's Portuguese, you go to the country where you go to the countries where these languages are being spoken. Okay, so like for example, an American or an African comes here to Brazil or an African that speaks English speaking country, for example South Africa. Okay, so South Africa comes here to Brazil to run an exchange program for 6 months and then study Portuguese in between it. Study other courses, please. You're not coming here to only study Portuguese. You'll be studying mathematics, English, Portuguese, geography, literature, every language that you've been studying while you were in your home country, you're going to be studying it as well here in Brazil. Okay, so the difference will just be that you're studying it in the language of the country where you're going to. So if you're going for an exchange program in France or in Brazil, for example, you'll be speaking or learning your literature, learning your mathematics and every other languages in Portuguese. Okay, the lowest I've seen is like 4,000 USD. Okay, like a family in Brazil is going to host your kid. They call them host parents. Okay, usually they have like kids your kids age 16 to 19, so there's going to be friends around your kid. Okay, so they're in charge of your kids extracurricular activities, swimming, tennis ball, football, depending on whatever it is your kid wants to do after school. Okay, when I mean after school, I mean when they're done with school and they need to, you know, chill off after a long day at school. Okay, not after they graduate. Please, the graduation doesn't happen here in Brazil. It's only 6 months or 12 months. Okay, so I'm going to make another video entirely on exchangers, list of exchangers that I've come across and they're legit. Okay, so you can contact them and let them know, you know, any person that you're contacting, please make sure that they are legit. Okay, so because I cannot verify everyone. Okay, so just make sure that if anybody's acting funny when it's time for making payments, please cut them off. I don't want wurala. Okay, so but I'm going to try my best to make sure that they are legit exchangers. Okay, what else? That's that about exchange program here in Brazil. Is open to everybody. It's open to every universities in Brazil and high school in Brazil. Anyone can come from anywhere. Africans can come as well. I used to know one politician's child that was here that actually took this program, but that was just him. Like that's like one in many hundreds. Okay, so and maybe probably because it's a politician's child, an African politician's child, that's why they are able to get exposed to that information and apply for it. Okay, so but then if you're a worker, you are a civil servant, you're an entrepreneur, and you can afford these exchangers, why not go for it? You're exposing your kids to a great part. Even if you don't want to come to Brazil for this exchange program, try South Africa, try exchange programs within Africa, Nigeria to Kenya, Kenya to South Africa, Angola to Mozambique. You know, exchange program within Africa is something I wanted to encourage parents to do in 2024. Okay, many parents are always scared, oh my god, kidnap. Forget it and leave the rest to God. Okay, so let these children be exposed to this kind of things before it's too late. Oh, and someone told me about it. Oh, I wish I had. You don't have to continue with that in 2024. Okay, so I'm going to round up this video and go to bed. I'm very weak, I'm very tired. I don't know if you guys can see it in my eye. I must make this video for you. Okay, so thank you guys for watching my videos always. In the next, we'll see you in the next one. I love you. Ciao.